QUIKCORP is a company that's been around for 25 years. It first started in a town called Uralla in northern New South Wales in the New England area. It was basically the brainchild of a local man who spent part of his time spraying noxious weeds in very difficult country. The initial concept was to use a remote control that the operator used in his hand, so he'd freewheel the hose out, and when he went out and when he wanted to come back in, he'd do his job and he'd press the button. So basically that would send a signal to the unit itself. It would rewind the hose. It then turned into a product that was actually wanted by the local area, and then it, over a number of years, spawned out to be quite a popular device in all agricultural hand reel spraying. From that it led into other industries like local government, national parks. It was then taken on into the horticultural community, and then spread out further and further until at the point now we do firefighting, emergency services equipment, and pretty much to date QUIKCORP does any type of hose reel that will add a labour saving device, and hence our name, the Real Experts. In the agricultural equipment, it's actually very powerful. It actually provides assistance to the person as they're walking up a steep slope or in and around trees. By doing that, it might not sound a lot, but it actually negates having to walk back, rewind hose, which can be physically tiring, but it also stops the hose getting snagged and having to walk out and wasting a lot of time. And so they found out over the last 20 years of research that it actually cuts that time in half by using this device. So there's a reasonably robust market in the firefighting equipment, in the fact that vehicles are refurbished on a year-by-year basis. Well, I'd say a majority of fire vehicles in Australia have a hose reel on them, so we have a pretty ready-made market there. But there's also upgrades and refurbishments of existing vehicles. There's also a large slip-on market for firefighting equipment for put on the back of smaller vehicles. And we're also looking at accessories and value adds to that add on to those particular slip-ons and brigades in that market. So we're attacking in a number of different ways. Basically, the biggest thing that the ATS has done for us is provide assistance, and really has helped in a lot of our export and our export marketing. We were in Dubai last year with our firefighting equipment, the multi-pump unit that we've developed, and it was showcased there, and we were able to take over quite a lot of flyers and brochures and pull-ups and whatnot. So they've been very, very helpful in that regard. We went into high pressure equipment for cleaning and industrial uses, and pretty much anything that was a water transfer device or a fluid transfer device, we looked into those markets. So other than Quick Spray, we also have QUIKCORP Fire, which is a firearm. We also have QUIKCORP Industrial products, and they make up the main three markets that we're looking at, and we feel there's a lot of potential growth in the QUIKCORP Fire and industrial side of things. So we're now one of the bigger producers of fire hose reels in Australia.